You probably remember these scenes. Picket lines in front of movie studios back in 2023 as film and television writers and actors staged nearly simultaneous strikes that shut down Hollywood for 4 long months. One key issue in those strikes, protections from artificial intelligence in the film and television creative process.
For me personally, artificial intelligence and its use in writing is, I think, an existential threat, not just for writers, but for everyone in the industry.
The actors and writers' strikes cost the entertainment industry billions of dollars, and their effects still linger. But there is now another strike by entertainment industry professionals. It's the performers who do voiceover and motion capture work for the multi-billion-dollar video game industry. And like with the actors and writers a couple of years back, this strike is motivated by AI anxieties. I met some of these striking performers, represented by SAG-AFTRA, as they walked picket lines in front of a Disney Corporation office in LA's San Fernando Valley. The game performers say the creeping use of AI in their industry, without clear guardrails, could destroy their livelihoods.
The nightmare vision is that this career ceases to be a career, where we have performers replaced by digital replicas that they didn't even know happened, right? That they didn't even know were created. That's a nightmare.
There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
As video games have gotten more sophisticated over the years, they've come to rely more on performances by actors to make the gameplay more realistic and the video game characters more soulful and human.
I'm gonna find, and I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
But striking video game performers are worried that gaming companies using AI could create entire performances for a game title or series just by using short samples of an actor's words or movements and do it without the permission of the performers. D.W. McCann is a video game voice performer and a SAG-AFTRA strike captain.
So there is a current proposal being batted around between the studios and SAG, where the studios want to be able to use any footage or anything recorded or videotaped from before them signing any kind of contract becomes fair use. That they can scrape all of that, create a model of your voice, or if you've ever worked for them before. Well, they're going to use those old files that they've already recorded, and they should be able to make that, use that however they want. They don't need to ask you permission, they don't need to compensate you, and they don't need to give you any type of control over what it says, what it does, or anything like that.
Game performers, like motion caption actor Andy Norris, who's also on the SAG-AFTRA negotiating team, says there's a place for AI in game production, but 3 big demands must be met.
Consent, compensation, and transparency. Those are the 3 things.
So if you use my voice for other things, I have to give consent, I have to know about it, and I have to be paid for it.
That's exactly it.
The video game performer strike has now lasted 8 months, twice as long as the strike by actors and writers in 2023. And who do the performers say are in the way of a fair AI deal without loopholes? Well, just some of the biggest companies in the video game industry, like Electronic Arts, Insomniac Games, and Activision, publisher of last year's top-selling video game, Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil. How's he look?
For video game performers, going on strike doesn't have the adrenaline rush of the digital worlds they help create, but the real-world stakes in terms of incomes and careers couldn't be higher. I'm Saul Gonzalez.